Boys, how are we doing? Also, new scene. I don't think you guys have ever seen this scene before. How is everyone doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully everyone's doing well. This is a something that I've been waiting to do for like a month now, but we finally got it set up. It is today. We have Recess Small Carrot, aka Top 100 Hoops player versus 3 champs, aka Bop, Entropy, and Lemon Puppy. So that should be good. Bop from Twitter, by the way. Shout out Bop. Game Flame, thank you for the 11-month sub as well. Hen, you think 3 champs, really interesting. But yeah, you could actually, Hen, if you want, you could put up a prediction for that. But how this works essentially, in case anyone does not know, pretty much how it's gonna work. Sorry, excuse me, I can't speak today. How it's gonna work is, since Reese is obviously a Hoops top 100 player, he is going to end up being in 3 Hoops matches and 4 normal matches. So yeah, it'll be alternating matches. It'll start off with normal, then Hoops, then normal, then Hoops. It is a best of 7 though, so it might not end up going to 7, obviously, but we will see what really happens. But I think there's no reason to continue talking, because I think that we should just jump right into it. We got the players in the lobby. They're ready. We got our normal match starting us off quickly. So let's go ahead and we'll jump into the show match. All right, we're in now. I think everything should be all right, hopefully. Everybody, pray that it's okay. I think we are okay, though. Reese, all the boys, you guys can join on in. They're joining on in. Looks good. Okay, everybody, pray Reese is fine this time. Ladies and gentlemen, getting into game number 1, we have Reese versus Lemon Puppy, Entropy, and Bop. And hopefully, it's going to be looking pretty good for Reese in this first game. This game is going to be a little bit more tricky for Reese, I would say. The normal 1v1 is going, or normal 1v3 is going to be a lot harder. But the other one is going to be okay. Ads. Gotta get that sub. Oh goodness. Professional. Unfollow. No, don't unfollow. Blame Reese's internet. Anyways, though, Bob looking pretty decent so far. Not really too worried, it seems. At the moment, Lemon Puppy putting one on net. Reese going to make a nice catch, but he might have gotten a little bit too antsy right there. Bob going to challenge as fast as possible. Reese going into the air. Not what you want to see. Bob, he's been channeling that pulse, but he could not quite get the double. Entropy now taking it to the air. Entropy, out of these champs, by the way, is definitely the most consistent, I would say. Entropy is probably around champ 2. The other 2, champ 1. Bop, I think, actually might be a diamond 3 at the moment, but he has been champ before, so definitely a champ caliber player. Reese making more saves. He needs to get out of his own half here. He's getting a little bit barraged overall, and now he is going to be fine, as Bop is going to just maintain this right now. And thank you for saying that. But right now, speaking of saying that, the main man, Entropy, is going to be there for the first goal. Entropy, huge play from Entropy, looking good. And now Reese, I have said, by the way, this game is going to be very hard for Reese. The 1v3 in normal is going to be very, very tricky, whereas the 1v3 in Hoops is where you would expect it to be a little bit trickier for him, I would say, or for the champs, I should say. Reese now trying to get around Entropy, but Entropy, he's standing pretty solid at the moment. Not too bad at all for Entropy. This one going to be on target. Bob almost misses that. That was very awkward. Made it way more awkward than it needed to be. Reese taking it back. Definitely has a chance here. Reese realistically only needs to win one of these normal matches. If he can win one of the normal matches, he should be able to actually win this entire series. You would expect him to win the Hoops games. But if he can't end up winning the Hoops games, it's not going to be looking too great for him. That's for sure. This is easy for Reese. Reese does have quite a few fans in chat, to be fair. The champs, they're not getting the juice. That one's going to go high. Where's the follow-up? Lemon Puppy. And he's bricked it. He's absolutely bricked the shot. Oh, my goodness. By the way, I should say, both of these teams have had some epic copium for if they lose. Reese has said, he hasn't played a ton recently, which is actually true. Also, as he's getting harassed in net, I'm surprised the champs haven't went for more bumps yet. But yeah, and then the champs, they've said they haven't played together at all, really. So you'll love to see it from all of the players. All the copium, you'll love to see it. Champs disguise in gold. And now, speaking of champs, Entropy looking really weird. That's going to be another miss Reese, demo, the demo coming out. Reese has to dodge it, and he makes the save. Huge save from Reese right there. He has very, very little boost, though, to work with. He picks up the mid, now into the air. I don't know if they can deal with the aerial plays. Lemon almost getting dunked, but he can't quite sneak it in, and Entropy going to be there to clear again. Now Reese again, 40 boost. That's enough to work with, definitely on the offensive end, but he does have to be careful not to overcommit too much. Bop hitting it around. By the way, guys, let me just shout out Bop really quick. Shout out Bop, guys. If you don't follow him on Twitter, go follow him. Great guy. Lots of RLCS coverage as well. But right now, Reese, hold on a minute. He might have a 1-on-2. Not quite. Not gonna be able to execute that, as Entropy was too far up for his own liking. Now Lemon's starting to get a little bit antsy with these demos. It might be looking good for him. I can't quite tell. Reese is, just a little bit awkward. This is good. It's boding very, very well for Reese, though, so far. Only 1 goal to the champs. Reese now a 1-on-1. Kind of a bad shot, and this one should be a free goal. Entropy will take that. Reese got a little bit too excited, I would say, actually. Just a tiny bit too excited. He could have been probably a little bit more patient on that one's play, but he kind of just boomed it. I see the Reese fans going crazy. This is a warm-up game for Reese, as Foot said in chat. Yes, probably so you would expect it to be. Reese faking the kickoff. I'm not too sure if the fake kickoff is smart in certain scenarios, but that one I would say it is, as he gets free possession now. He takes to the air. Bob on the wall smartly. Very, very good challenge, but he is going to actually miss. Lemon Puppy looking a little bit funky here, too. This mode also might throw off Reese a little bit due to the fact that it is going to rotate from hoops to this, back to hoops. But in the first game, it looks like the champs are pretty primed to take the first one. This one just going to be on net. Reese went for a little bit too much boost. If I was Reese, though, I wouldn't be too mad in this one yet. This is pretty solid from Reese overall. He had a few mistakes, but really the mistakes were not that bad. He held off the champs for the most part. And this one probably going to do it. Lemon actually can't score that open net, too. That's a little bit surprising. And I can't lie to you. Bop actually, low-key, has actually looked like the best champ in this lobby. I was not expecting that going into this, but yeah, Bop has looked very good so far. This one maybe on target. Entropy probably there to capitalize, and he almost misses it, but it is going to be in. Spam this cheese to help out Reese. I like that. I like that. Good, good, good. Entro looks the best. I don't know. He's scored a lot, but overall his defense has been a little questionable, I would say. Oops, this is a fraudulent mode. No, don't say it's fraudulent. No. Oh my goodness. This one probably going to have to be chalked up for the main man, Reese. But as we head into hoops in game number 2, really no problem at all for Reese. You would think his hoops attire per se is going to be looking a lot better than his normal ones, and he just has to sneak out one normal ones. He is going to start getting piled on a little bit here. Maybe a few more mistakes coming out from Reese a little bit here, but it's all good for him. Only the first game, like Foot had said, it is a warm-up, so not really any issue. I assume Reese will probably just let the 5 seconds drain off this clock as we wait for the next game, aka hoops, going to happen. GG around there for the first game. Looking pretty good, I would say. And that is going to be a 1-0 lead for the orange team, aka the champs right there. Let me go ahead and we'll switch it right over. That was easy enough. We'll do that. 4v4, no bots. Nice. All right, there you go. Next game, jumping into hoops game. You like to see hoops, as this is Reese's main mode. This is what everyone's been waiting for. And myself, I've been waiting for this as well. So it better be a banger. Waiting for the perfect sweep. No. Oh goodness. Yeah, Foot whipped out his phone just to support Reese. You'll love to see it. Should I kept playing instead of going to shops 20 minutes? Oh goodness, Reese. Oh gosh. Don't choke now. It's all good though. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, jumping in to game number 2. The champs did take off the first game, and this one, Reese actually almost scoring already. A fast game for him to begin. And this one, actually, he does make a nice save. Not really any issue. Reese has been talking himself up, thinking he could beat the champs in hoops. He never did claim that he could beat the champs in normal. I should point that out. So him losing in normal really isn't super surprising. But we have to, we have to judge both. We have to judge both. But yeah, this one is definitely more his element. He has an opportunity there to score. Wait, he might still have an opportunity. He puts that one on target. What a shot from Reese. My goodness. He booms that one. A perfect recovery. And you'll love to see Entropy Bolt. They could not do anything about that one at all. This is easy for Reese. W Reese. Yeah, what a shot from Reese. Trying to get more confident now. You like to see it. If he gets more confident in hoops, he might get a little bit more confident in normal as well. That's what you would like to see from him. Now maybe another chance. He can't quite do it. And Bop actually might be able to score. He can't quite get that angle though. Entropy missing a little bit. Reese now all alone here pretty much as Bob just kind of flails about. Entropy now. A better chance for him too. This one going to go in. Reese can't do anything about that. That was actually a pretty nice shot from Entropy as he just, you know, simply beat Reese to the ball. Reese couldn't do much and Entropy, you know, maybe a little bit calculated, but, you know, you'll take it. Lucky. The chat, the lucky play. No, not lucky, not lucky. Oh my goodness. Rats. Reese, another opportunity here for himself. A good kickoff, actually, going to go his way. Lemon passing maybe a little bit to Entropy. I'd love to see if that was calm. They actually are in comms. I should point that out, too. The champs are indeed in comms. Reese, obviously not in comms, but, you know, he's doing his best to calm to himself. Now, Reese diving a little bit for that. Not what you would have liked to have seen. This one, Champ's going to double commit a one-on-one. Never mind. Lemon Puppy diving in from the back. Reese going to fake it again. Reese being very smart with these fakes and hoops. A lot smarter than he was in normal. Lemon, another chance. It was a pretty good opportunity. Entropy, no way he gets another one of those pinches to go in. And this one might actually go in, and it does go in. Entropy, he's firing away. Where the demo's at, says Hen. I've been wondering that as well. I have been asking the same thing. We haven't seen any demos, really. In fact, I think Lemon, he had went for about 2. He never ended up getting any, but it's all good. Now, Reese tied up, you know, well, he had it tied up. Now it is a 2-1 lead for the champs. It was a really nice shot from Reese to take the lead originally, but I don't know if he's going to be able to maintain this lead. I would hope that he would be able to maintain it, but I can't quite tell if that is going to be the case with these champs really just bullying him in the corner. His boost has not been an issue, though. It's just really the player amount on the field. And now this one, Reese going to double that one. And there you go. He's going to tie up the game. Just what everyone's been waiting for. When you get Reese into the air, that's when he's going to be able to dominate the champs. The champs really not having a ton of success when he does get into the air every single time. So you'll love to see it from Reese booming that one right down into the net. Now Reese, another fake. That might be a little awkward. It was a little awkward, but he did save it, and now that's going to be a miss. Lemon Puppy not going to miss, though, on the other hand. Bop rotating about. All right looking. Reese a little bit messed up. Wave dash. Wait a minute. The champs. Oh, my goodness. Entropy almost own goaling, and Bop had to make a diving save on that one. Not looking ideal at all from the champs. And now this one, it's going to be a nice shot on target. Reese should be able to make the save, and he does make the save. Entropy, a pinch, another touch up. Reese, backboard again. These backboard plays from Reese have been really, really smart. He's been very, very patient in the latter half of this game. The champs, not quite as patient, actually. These touches are looking a little bit weary, I would say. Is Bop a hoops player? He looks good. I do not have any info about if Bop plays hoops or not. In fact, I'm pretty sure that none of these players do, but I'm pretty sure Bop does not. I'm pretty sure. Cannot guarantee that. Reese, another save here. He's been working these saves at his own net for a hot minute now. He's getting a little bit boost starved. 28 boost. It's playing to work with, and that's all you need when you can bang that thing all the way across the hoops pitch, and it is going in for Reese to give him a 3-2 lead against the champs. You'll love to see it from the main man, Reese. Now he's actually going to go for this, and Bop meets him there. This could be a nice shot. I don't think it's going to be a goal, though. He goes for a bump. That could be bad, but it was not on target. Lemon Puppy has been looking for a lot of pinches. In fact, actually, this entire champs team have looked for a lot of pinches overall against Reese. Now Reese into the air again. The one thing the champs don't want to see it every single time. It's automatic for Reese as he booms this one again into the net. Every time he goes up into the air, the champs, they simply cannot beat him in the air. Nobody can contest with how fast he is there, and nobody's being able to read it fast enough. In fact, I don't know if they've saved a single aerial play from Reese in this entire match so far. This is going to be a nice save, though, from Lemon Puppy. Coming out, him and Bop a little bit close to each other, actually. Reese, another fake challenges. These fake challenges have been beautiful. From Reese as he fakes that one as well. Gets it around Lemon. Bop might be a little bit lucky. Lemon trying to get that one on target. He tried his best, but not able to do so. Entropy just booming that one. Reese should save that every single time. They will do better when they learn what the backboard is. Yeah, true. True and real. You gotta figure out what a backboard is. And now, actually, speaking of backboard, Reese going to read that off the backboard, and he is going to be completely fine. Entropy, again, another chance. Only a minute left in this game. A little bit of a bump coming out from Bob. Wait, this is absolutely fantastic. The bumps, but the champs nowhere to be found, passing it into their own half. What is this? Bob harassing Reese throughout the entire field. And they could not score the whole time. Unbelievable. Right there, Bob. If you're Bob, you couldn't have done anything else there. Absolutely fantastic bumps, and his team just running around like they had their head caught off. Who knows? Who knows what's happening here from the champs? They might be looking a little unconfident. This one, another opportunity for Reese, though he turned it around. This one not going to go in. Lemon Puppy going to pinch it off the hoops post. I guess, you know, you could call it the hoop, I guess. And that one, another save. That might have been a little bit lucky as well, but Reese is going to stave off this game, and it looks like he will be taking this game into a 1-1 series at the moment. I think it's safe to say, and we can update that as that one, maybe one more goal for the road, not quite. But there you go. Another great game, actually. We have had some pretty solid games. The first game, you know, it started off good. Got a little bit funky, but this game, much better. Well done, Reese. Now, jumping into game number 3, we go back over to everybody's favorite mode, Soccer, Pog. You'll love to see it. Normal mode, jumping back over to that one. The thing with hoops is that a team of 3 is way too many for how small the court is. That is also true. That is actually kind of facts. I'm not going to lie. There you go. Nice. Get the boys on in here. This one. See if Reese can, you know, get a little bit of confidence after that hoops W. You have expected to see this one right now. Be a pretty easy W for Reese in hoops. It wasn't quite as easy as we expected. Also, Tina, my goodness. Tina with that huge raid. Tina, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you doing? W hoops. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My goodness. Welcome in, everyone, from Tina's stream, by the way. We are doing a top 100 hoops player versus 3 champs show match at the moment. And also, speaking of 3 champs, the champs are going to take the first lead in this game as Bob passes it down to Lemon Puppy. Nowhere to be found was Reese. He got a little bit confused on that one, and he's going to be lost in the sauce. Pulls Bob. Yeah, the GOAT. What a guy. Now, hanging on for Reese. He hadn't had much success in the previous normal match that he played. He did end up losing the first normal match, but he did end up winning the hoops match. And now Reese trying to dribble out of his own half. He can't seem to quite do it, but he is attempting his best. He's going to flick it. That might be bad. Entropy was right there. Not a smart play from Reese. And he's going to be down 2-0 in this game. He got a little bit too antsy there. Just a panicked flick, I would say. And Entropy already just prowling on that one going into the net. By the way, guys, if you are in my stream, please go follow Tina. She's the GOAT. I love Tina. Tina, I love you. But we also have Entropy faking the kickoff, maybe going for a demo. No, he's going to steal boost. And Reese, that was a very awkward play for Reese, but he handled it pretty well overall. Now Reese hits it around the champs. He can take to the air. This is the first time in this game he's actually been able to get into the air as long as he gets a little bit confident. Not going to do it, though. The confidence was not there in the air for Reese. When it comes to the normal modes, he's just getting a little bit too, uncomfortable in the air. Not getting quite as confident as you would like to see. And Lemon Puppy going to bang that one in. Really with no issue at all. Rumble 3v1 win. I don't know if that one would do it that well, but I could try it. I could see what I could do. Why am I so nervous? Lock in, Reese. Lock in. Reese looking all right here, but he has to regain again. Already down 3-0 in the normal ones. But, you know, he only needs, like I've said, he only needs to win one, and it's going to be 4-0. My goodness. Yeah, Reese does need to stay more solid and not overcommit. That is 100% true. He has been looking a little bit funky. That one, not much he could have done. The champs just a little bit monkeying, I would say, on that one, but it's all good. Even if he does lose it, he's fine. He's fine. He's got to get hoops, and then he's got to regain and try and figure it out. Yeah, also, Reese, I'd probably turn off stream if I was you, to be honest. Reese got top 100 hoops, Pog, badass. Yeah, Reese is a badass. I love the guy. What a guy. This one, champs, another pass. The champs are getting a lot more confident in normal with these passes. They have looked pretty solid overall, connecting on their passing plays. Back pass right there. You love to see it. And now he's got to look around a little bit here. Bop, maybe an opportunity. Is a freestyle, and that one going to go in too. Lemon Puppy just absolutely dominating this game so far. Bob, honestly, all 3 of these champs, They look revitalized. They look like they're having a good time. Reese trying to get around a lot of these demos, but he can't quite seem to do it. Now, 5-0. What is the game plan for Reese? He can't start raging here. He's going to get demoed, and that might be another goal. Oh, my goodness. The champs going absolutely crazy in this third game. You know, 1-1 series, but this game going to be absolutely insane. Reese comeback informing. I don't know. I hope we see a comeback because this one, we got to see. He hasn't actually ended up scoring yet. On the entire thing, he has not scored in normal at all yet, so we have to see him take at least one goal in normal. That might get him a little bit warmed up. He's actually going to miss as well, but he is going to make that save. He's going to get back. We might be seeing a Brazil inbound for these champs, though. More than likely, it might be possible. We'll find out, though. Reese, another save. He's really just trying to stave off a Brazil at this point, I would say, in this game. If he cannot stave this one off, it's not going to be looking good for his confidence, but I think he is pretty confident in hoops, so that's what really matters for him, I think. I never did have him say that he would be confident in normal, and I don't really blame him if he isn't. Obviously, he is a hoops player. He's not a normal threes player or something like that. So, yeah, I'll give him a little bit of copium there, but he does have to step it up if he does want to take a W in the entire series, because at the moment, the entire series not looking fantastic. What's his threes rank? Yeah, I'd say probably around GC2, maybe. That might be kind of accurate. He could be a GC3, though, if he actually, you know, played. I don't think he plays threes a crazy amount, so it's, you know, it's kind of wavering. I think a win for him, though, overall, would be as long as he sweeps the hoops games. If he sweeps the 3 hoops games, I think that's what he really cares about. Because, obviously, you know, hoops is what it is. That's what we're waiting for. And now this one actually maybe going in. He almost got his first goal of the game. Now he's taken to the air again. Plenty of boost for once. He was GC1 and 3s last season. He doesn't play much, though. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. A lot of people just don't play 3s at this point, it feels like. And, you know, Reese is another one. And a 3v1 definitely is not the most ideal scenario, especially when you're playing against players like champs. Champs, they're definitely not anyone to scoff at, and Bop is going to get a goal as well. Looking good for Bop, a 7-0. This one, probably just a, you know, delete it from the memory game and go back to hoops for Reese. Threes is the worst mode. Playing threes with Reese is weird. I mean, I don't know if you can really count threes, you know, with ones, though, I would say. A 1v3 is just a little bit weirder than just talking about threes in general, I would say. So, I don't know. That one almost a chance for Bob. Bob, you know, I've seen Bob go for a few interesting things. He might be able to get a clip by the end of this series. There's definitely an opportunity for him. That is for sure. And it's looking like he probably will. I'm hoping we see it at least. If we see a Reese or Bob or Entropy, I just want to see a clip. The more clips we get, that's all we care about, honestly. We're professional freestyler fans now. Is Bop better than Erdy? Yes. In fact, if anyone did not know, Erdy was supposed to actually end up playing in this game, but it never worked out. But yeah, Bop is much better than Erdy, I would say. Bop is a very consistent Champ 1, Diamond 3 player. Erdy's more, I'd say, Diamond 2 sometimes. So yeah, definitely a difference. Entropy, though, he's gonna be up. Entropy, I did warn. Entropy in the air, he's pretty confident usually, and he's showing his confidence here. Cannot wait to get back to hoops, though, so Reese could get a little bit more aligned. It's crazy to see the difference, though, when you actually think about it, by the way. The difference in normal compared to hoops is just an insane difference, really. I mean, the main man, the main man, Reese, he won a game, and now he simply hasn't won this game at all. He's been cooked. And both of these 1v3s in the normal, so definitely not what you want to see if you're Reese, but it's okay for him regardless. I just have to be consistent. True. Reese getting embarrassed? I don't know if I'd say he's getting embarrassed. He never said that he was great in a 1v3 in normal. He always said he could beat champs in hoops, and you know, so far he has beat them in hoops. So that's all you really hope for when you're a Reese. I'd also, by the way, I should say this. If anyone knows any like Rumble SSLs or you know, anyone else, feel free to hit me up. You know, top 100 SSL Rumble, any of that, hit me up. We'll run something like this as well. Why does Lemon turn there? Reese, lock in, lock in. Oh my goodness. This guy, he's not locked in enough. He's got to lock in. Oh, good. Oh, God, oh, God. 12 seconds, though. This one is going to be a resounding W. I think I can put the dot right there for the boys. 1-2. An easy W for the champs on that one. Reese gonna have to rethink his strategy in these. That is 100% for sure. Mimical, if you do, by the way, let me know. Let me know, let me know. And with that, you are going to see the champs take that dub. Maybe not. I don't know, right? It would be up to Reese. Reese, I don't know if that's a surprising result for you or not, to be honest. Maybe you thought it would be a little bit closer, but definitely, you know, I know that you want to win hoops, so we'll get right into hoops. We'll get right into hoops. I can read them all except Lemon. Interesting. He's got that one. He's got that one fella that's just a little bit different, I would say. Jumping in to game number 4, though. The hoops game. This is the one that the boys have been waiting for. Again, you know, this is the one that everyone really wants to see. At least I want to see. This is the gameplay that I want to see. Because this is what all the kids signed up for at the end of the day. This one actually going to start off badly, though. Reese, what's going on here? He's going to get scored on by Bop right away. Looking a little bit odd, I would say. Reese just not what you want to see to begin this game. He looked good, and Reese is going to say no problem. Maybe he might have just, you know, maybe he was texting his wife, his girlfriend, who knows. But he is going to be okay. And now this one, looking all right for him, I think. Blue Raspberry, thank you for the follow, by the way. Hope you're doing well. On the back wall, the champs also, the biggest thing I've noticed with the champs in these matches, honestly, is in hoops they just don't have as much confidence to be able to score over the hoop itself. It seems the hoop itself is the biggest hurdle for the champs when it comes to this. They're fine being able to score into a normal net, but when it comes to hoops, they just can't defend it. Reese, again, he's going to tie up the game 1-1, get back on the scoreboard, and you'll like to see him from there. At least he can't get swept now. I don't think he's gonna be even like. I don't think he's only gonna take one game. You know? I think that he'll probably be able to take all hoops games. To be honest, I really do. He looks really confident, really good in hoops, but it's just the normal games that he seems to be struggling in. And the champs flailing about, not quite being able to score that one, but they're gonna be okay. A double commit right there. Reese just gonna let them double commit. He seems to be very confident with the commits in this at least, but when it comes to normal, he's not quite as confident. Reese challenging that one. And Entropy, you know, he's just popping it up. Lemon Puppy running around a little bit rogue. You haven't seen many demos from the champs either in this one here. The demo's looking quite odd, I would say, overall. I thought we would see many more. Wait. Wait, I accidentally muted my mic. What the heck? How did I even do that? Anyways, we're back. We're back. Scuff stream, mute. Yeah, what? I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm trolling, bro. It's okay. Reese is not trolling though. As we get back into this game, let me refocus on that real quick. That was such a troll from me. But it's okay because Reese, the 1-1 is it's looking all right still. Entropy really trying for these corner pinches. It seems Entropy is very confident in his corner pinches. But Reese has just really defended well. As long as Reese doesn't overcommit, he has been really confident in his gameplay. No defense there even needed to be played. The players just can't seem to quite get put up at the moment. Jakester, their names need to be put in game? What do you mean? Oh, my bad. Sorry, sub. On me. This is so scuffed, bro. This is so bad. From Reese's internet dying, this is just a common Jagentek stream at this point. I never could get away with it, bro. I never win. I could never win, but it's okay. It would be a Jagentek stream if it wasn't scuffed. But what's not scuffed is Entropy somehow passing back to Lemon, having an attempt to be able to score, but he is going to turn fast, but Reese, just another dust. Reese has been very fast in hoops. His speed definitely shows. His confidence and speed and really everything in this mode has just been much better. You can just see it all over the place. Another fake. A lot of fakes coming out from the champs. They're just not reading this hoops ball the same as they're reading a normal one. Lemon, another miss. This is going to be a shot. It's not going to be in. Reese going to miss it, though. Now Entropy, another shot. That's not going to be in either. Reese does need to be careful, but he's had a lot of pressure on him, but no pressure has led to any goals yet. A little touch up here. a little bit of a pinch off these things. The champs can't seem to elevate this hoops ball past the actual net. They can't seem to get it. And that one, a great save from Lemon, but it's going to fall in, and Reese going to take the 2-1 lead in the game. Even though he is down 2-1 in the series, it does not matter because he's looking very, very solid. And the chat, you need to hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, chat. Get them copy pastas in the chat. Where are the Reese backers at? Where are the Reese backers? Let's hear them. Let's hear them. Spam this cheese to help out Reese. Yada, yada, yada. We got to see it. And now this one's looking weird. Reese maybe getting harassed. Bop. What is Bop doing? A flick as well. And Reese getting bumped too. Reese almost recovering. Wait, they keep it up. Can Reese recover? He can't quite recover there. And it's a, you know, a little bit unlucky. The bump attempts, they finally came out. I wonder if they had been waiting for this. And I don't know. I touched that? No, it doesn't seem you did, Reese. It did not seem you did. What are their pings, by the way? We can take a look. 36, 80, 28, and 32. Yeah, all right pings overall. Bob is an NA, by the way. So, you know it's okay. And yeah, Reese, you should close the stream, bro. You're probably going to lag more. But it is all right. You know, he can do whatever he wants. Bob, that's a nice touch from him, and now Entropy popping it up, just not on target. None of these shots have been on target. It seems to be the new play, though. You pop it up kind of towards the net, and overall, it's just a little bit of a waiting game. One of them goes for the demo, one of them waits around, and from there, that seems to be the new hoop strategy for the champs. They have developed a little bit smarter, and now, yeah, Reese getting harassed by Bob. Bob has been everywhere. I can't lie. This guy's just been everywhere on top of Reese the entire games. Every game, he's been all over. Lemon seems to be on him in normal. Bob seems to be on him in hoops now, and, you know, both of them are everywhere, so it's looking good. Now, another opportunity for him to maybe be able to score. I can't quite tell. That's going to be an odd touch, this one. Lemon just going to pancake into it as well. Reese going to get a little bit of a boost himself. Maybe a little bit needed. He didn't have a ton of boost. Lemon just harassing him on these walls. These walls have not been looking good whatsoever for Reese. Now, he had been completely free to sit on the walls for a hot minute, but now they have been cooking up a strategy, and the strategy to bump him on these walls does seem to be good. But now Reese, he might have a chance here. 10 seconds remaining. Is he going to score it? And he is! He's going to score the goal with 7 seconds remaining. And it's going to look absolutely fantastic from Reese. He has made this series more than likely a 2-2 game. It is going to be a little bit scary going into normal. But at the time being, he's got to be feeling great about his hoops gameplay. As long as nothing bad happens here, it should be a free win for Reese. And he makes a save, but it's not going to be enough. Hold on a minute. I thought he had it, but this one, the kickoff, they all go. The full send. Absolute NPC. That's the most champ thing I've ever seen. And this is actually going to work out to tie up the game. I don't know what that was, but somehow it does work out for the, you know, the champs. They can't keep getting away with this. And now that one going to drop into overtime we go. Reese needing to be a little bit confident after whatever the heck that was. Speaking of confident, that could have been really, really bad. But not going to be too shabby for him. As, you know, Lemon is going to be okay. Now, Reese, he has to read it. He reads it well. Bob going to read that too. Reese might be good. He's going to actually hit it backwards. This could be very bad. The demo, this could actually be solid for him, though. The demo will get him back faster. And yeah, he is going to be completely all right to do that. These demos have been coming out. He has to be so careful. Lemon Puppy been headhunting the entire series, really. Same with Bob. It has been just Entropy, but now the champs, they whiff. Reese, he has to score, and he gets bumped again. Oh my goodness, these bumps have been saving him. He gets bumped again into a half flip, though. That's going to be a safe recovery, actually. And now Bob, maybe a little bit of a freestyle opportunity here. Pulse Bob, everyone's been waiting. Yes, sir. That Max, they showing, baby. That's why he's in Pulse. Sorry, I had to. I had to. But Lemon is going to be a little bit okay as he pounds that one into the post. They seem to love to pound these ones into the post. Leighton, how are you doing? What a freestyle. I gotta roast everyone, honestly. I'm just here to roast every single player in this lobby at this point. Reese, a musty. Wait a minute. It might be Bob off the ceiling, almost helping Reese out, but it will not work out. Entropy attempting a little bit of a dribble. He's going to pop that one up high. Reese going to handle it. Okay. Pop another pop-up. And this one going to be Reese again. Reese going to go past two of the champs. He's into the corner. Lemon, Ow is there. This guy's gotta be Reese's worst kryptonite at the moment. This one not going to bounce in. It's going to bounce up. This one also going to be off target. Entropy there again. Entropy loves skying these things high. Reese with 0 boost. Struggling a little bit, but he can't quite seem to be able to score it. And now Reese going to clear that again. Bob on the backside. And it's going to be a nice 50 right over to Entropy. This could be scary. Reese with 0 boost too. Entropy pops it up, not going to be in. And that's going to be a whiff as well. Lemon Puppy now going to have another chance. Reese going to clear it sideways. This one looking very odd too. Bop. That flipping back. Or I think it was Lemon Puppy, not Bop, excuse me. And now, Reese, one-on-one. It's going to be weird from Lemon. Hold on, Reese, he has to pop it. Lemon Puppy there. He can't barely cover it. But he did get the small touch to keep it out. Bop, maybe a little bit of a pass. I can't quite tell. The champs look a little bit odd. Entropy trying for something, a little demo attempt. This could be good if Reese doesn't get bumped. And, you know, he does get bumped. And now this one, he's going to steal their boost. I think if he had went for that ball, he actually would have had a free ball. Speaking of going for the ball, was that a triple commit from the champs? Classic champ gameplay. And Reese with another save right there. He's been really big on the back end here. And it's been looking good. And now this one might actually go in. He can't read it. And Reese going to take this game with a 4-3 victory after a 3-minute long overtime. Unbelievable. Crazy. Mimical, yes, by the way. If you can. Yes. But there you go. 2-2. You'll love to see it. Now, let's see if big man Reese can take this W in normal. Normal, it's been his kryptonite all day. He hasn't been looking good in normal, but we gotta root for him in normal. He needs to take this dub. If he can take this dub, there is an opportunity for him to win the series. Like I said, it's really gonna be hard. It's gonna be a difficult challenge in normal, but he's gotta be able to pull one off if he can. Here we go, though. Waiting around for the boys to join in a 2-2 series. Or, you know, luckily, I scripted this well. Luckily, we do have a 2-2 series at least. But now the boys and Reese gotta lock in, gotta try his absolute hardest to see what he can do here in this game number 5. Game number 5 out of 7, possibly 7. But now Lemon going to bang it onto the other side. This one may be going to be in, and it is. Bob everywhere. They just fly. They're flying everywhere. Reese can't seem to handle them. The passes, the touches, Reese just not reading the ball. Maybe a little bit funky due to, I'll give him some copium. He could be a little bit awkward just due to the fact that, you know, the ball doesn't quite bounce the same as a hoops ball. You know, I think that's a fair copium. And now Lemon Puppy going for a demo. Reese can't save it. That one you would have hoped you actually could have seen, but he was not able. He was not able to save that one. These demos, the fake demos, they're looking really good in normal every single time. Entropy, Lemon, Bop, all of them. You know, they're grouping together. These kickoffs are too hard. Yeah, Reese is going to have to figure out the kickoffs. The kickoffs, they really have been killing him a lot. Another demo attempt. He's just running around, trying his best. If he can get into the air, that's what everyone wants to see. And actually, he has gotten into the air, but it's not going to be enough. Really just looking a little bit odd. Dribs, thank you for the lurk, by the way. Hope you're doing well today, brother. Lemon Puppy, another chance. Reese finally able to dodge the demo. And now Entropy, another pass out, another save by Reese. You know, if you're Reese, honestly, I can't lie. If you're Reese, you're trying probably just to lose, like, this game 2-0. I don't know if it's winnable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it might be winnable, but it's gonna take a masterclass from Reese. That's gonna be a miss, though. Entropy going to also miss that one. It's gonna look a little weird. What's up, Ick? How you doing, bro? This one, Bob, just missing shortly. A little bit, all right. This would be, you would hope, another chance for the champs that it is. That demo, kind of a little bit chalked. Foot says it's winnable, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know, Foot. He's lost, what was it, 9-0? 9-0 and 5-0, and now it's 3-0. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it is that winnable. Lemon peeking. I mean, bro's just going for demos endlessly. His demos have looked really, really chasey. That's what I'll say. They've looked really chasey. The demos have been quite fiendish, in fact. Maybe I should have made this series a 4 hoops. That might have been a better idea, but at this point, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we could change it. You never know, but it's okay. Regardless, it's fine. Demos equal L, game 7, turn off demos? I don't know. The demos, I think, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I turned off demos, the bumps would literally be worse than demos, I feel like, though. So it'd be, you know, a little bit different, I feel like. Also, Reese, he's trying for a fake challenge, but these fake challenges, I feel like they're really just, they're not working out for him because there's always somebody right behind him to follow up. It's always the chance. I mean, when you have 3 players on the field compared to 1, you're not gonna have a lot of chances to just fake challenge and have the ball, I would say, because somebody's always just there. Reese, now he's got to use these aerial mechanics. His aerial mechanics are just nowhere. He seems to not be confident in them when he gets into this normal game mode. It just he shuts off. He shuts off in the air when it comes to this normal game mode. And you can't call anyone an L. Now, don't do hen like that. Don't do hen like that. Come on now. You must be friendly. Gotta go for Ditter Reese. He needs your support. He needs your support. What is he gonna do without you? But I'll tell you, who else needs your support is Lemon Puppy. Actually, I don't think this guy needs anyone's support. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's been cooking everyone for a long, long time. And now that was probably Reese's, one of his closest opportunities to actually score it. He is fake challenging Lemon. And this one, maybe an opportunity to flick, a little bit of a fake as well. The demo attempt, Entropy there, and Reese going to stave it off again. Now, a 1-on-2, Reese, he needs to flick it, he flicks it, but it was not in time, and Bob there, and this should be another free shot. Entropy going to take it, and he is going to put that one in. So far, though, not quite as bad as the previous game. The previous game in normal was not quite as bad, as long as, you know, Reese can maintain this, this gameplay, I would say. By the way, after this game, we could put up a poll. If you guys really wanted to, we could put up a poll to do, like, oh no, and now an own goal. Not what you want to see here. Not what you want to see at all. Reese just going to own goal the ball. I'm not exactly sure how this happened. I don't know what he was really thinking. He just banged it into his own net, but unlucky, I guess. But yeah, we could do a poll if you guys really, really wanted. We could see if we could do 2 hoops if you really wanted to see that. I'm not too opposed to either. The game that would be the closest, I'd rather have, to be fair. This game, I don't think it's going to be that close. And wait a minute, another own goal. What is happening? He's left the match. This is not what you want to see from Reese. Double own goals. Maybe a bit of a tilt right there. Should we go on? Maybe we should just go on to the hoops. Reese, you ready to go on to hoops? You want to go on to hoops? I think he does. It seems that he has, you know, sadly, left that match. Not what you want to see from him. The tilt is too strong. Yeah, it does seem to be the case. And I guess we'll just go out. We'll go out right now. We'll let this game run out, I guess, and it should be good. Sadly, I don't know if it's doable. I don't know. Wait, can the champs forfeit? Is that even possible? I don't know if that's possible. Champs, can you guys forfeit? I don't know if that's a doable thing or not. Don't know how that really works. Maybe. Just leave it. Why waste time? Yeah, we'll back out. We'll back out. What now? Well, I think he's still in the party. Or not in the party. He can join the private match. So, I guess we just go to the next one. Here we go. We'll go into hoops and see if he can pull this one off, I guess. I wish he hadn't left, though. That was kind of an L, but it's okay. Anyways, there you go. The next private match is up. You got a hoops. You got hoops now. He can't just leave it like this. He's not lost yet. So, you know, he's got to regain out here. There you go, though, boys. New PM is up. Okay, they are in. Reese is in. He is in. He said he's going next. He's going to be okay. The tilt, like I said, quite strong. Does he FF series? No, it seems he just FF that game. He could have just said that, by the way. Reese, you could have just said that in chat if you wanted. But here we go. Game number 6. That other game, you know, we went next. We went next on that one. Reese, I don't think he thought he had much of a chance. Also, can I get a poll? Any mod in chat, can I get a poll? Game number 7, do we want it to be hoops or normal? Go ahead and let me know. And now, actually, Reese is going to be scored on here. Bob going to take that goal quickly on that. If he wins this, he plays normal game mode 7. It is supposed to be sub. That is what we had originally planned. But if you guys want to vote on that poll, we can switch it around. Whatever you guys vote on, I'll do. Because I recognize that game 7... being the normal would not be very exciting because I think we all know what's going to happen in that. So, yeah, go ahead and vote on the poll, though. Poll is up. Reese, he is going to be down. Also, I should point out, by the way, Game 7, it could not come. There is a small chance that the champs actually do take this W here. And, you know, we wouldn't have a Game 7. It would be a 6-2 series, or a 4-2 series, excuse me. It would be a 4-2 series, but we'll find out soon if that is the case. As Reese is going to put this one on target. Bop making another save right there. No issue for Bop. Reese flicking it up to Bop, hitting it to the sword, or to the side. Oh my gosh, I can't speak English. Somebody needs to give this guy a speech tutorial. I don't know. Reese, that one might fall in. Not quite. Entropy going to take it up the wall. Reese reading him pretty well, I think, and he should be there. It is going to be a pinch, and Reese with his fake challenges. It's very interesting, because his fake challenges and hoops, they seem to work almost every single time to get himself the ball. But then you get into normal, and just every single fake challenge is not that case. So, very, very different when you can't just score a wide open net like normal. That seems to be the biggest difference. The champs, they don't have as much brain power when it comes to that, but Reese definitely does when it comes to scoring in this mode. That's why he is a Hoops SSL and not a normal SSL. Now, like I was saying, it might be a bit of a, I did not jinx it. I was going to say I might have jinxed it a little bit, but I am not going to end up jinxing it, and Reese is going to be completely fine. This one, Bop up. He's going to attempt a bit of an aerial. The champs have had a struggle on aerialing and reading the hoops ball overall. Another miss as well. Another miss. This is your champ lobby right there, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, just what you've been waiting for. And now Reese tying up the game as well. 1-1 game in hoops. You want to see this one right here. And Reese bringing it back a little bit. Also, it does look like hoops will be the final match. So Reese, he can sit happy, sleep happy, do whatever happily, because he might have a chance to win this series. Poorly for the champs. I'm sorry, champs, but Bop, he might say, no, we're not going to Game 7, because this one is going to be a little bit 50, and Bop is going to score that to make it a 2-1 game. About halfway through the game. Not quite half, but getting there for sure. 200 IQ. Lemon now, another chance, not able to read this one. Lemon really has been kind of rendered not that great in hoops, I feel like. His hoops gameplay has not been great. In fact, actually, none of the champs' hoops gameplay has been that great. They're looking like me out there, let me tell you. My, oh my. Now, maybe a chance here from Bob to actually score in his own net. They definitely owe Reese a few own goals after Reese, you know, I think he own goaled, what, was it 3 times in the normal mode? Hopefully we don't see many more own goals from either of these players. And now Bop, another shot. Wow. You'll love to see that from Bop. Bop is really, you know, he's holding his own all of a sudden. He's taking a lot of shots. This one, he was up, and actually, that was a really nice shot from Bop. You gotta give the credit where the credit is due. Reese, believe. Yeah, Reese, you have to believe. Reese, if you listen to my commentary, too, it's probably gonna, you know, demotivate you, so you should turn off. And now Lemon, instead of focusing, Reese might actually be, you know, fumbling a little here. That kickoff, it was not great, but definitely could have been improved on. That is for sure. Reese needed 3 goals here to just tie up this game. 2 minutes left, plenty of time for him, but not gonna work out. And, you know, unlucky here, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Plenty of time for Reese to make this comeback and possibly win the series. You know, Reese, he's been able to win the hoop so far. I think his confidence, and he might be in his own mental and head, it seems a little bit, I would say, especially considering the fact that he does have the stream open. It seems like that's definitely not the greatest idea. If I was in a show match, I'll tell you, I would not have that stream open. Definitely not. But yeah, it's okay. And now that one, Bop, again, does this guy have 5 goals? How many goals does Bop have? 4 goals for Bop at the moment. He's just been shooting every time. That one a little bit lucky. But it did, regardless, still go in, and you'll like to see it from Bop. A little fake challenge here. Reese maybe getting a little bit, like I said, a little bit in his own head, it seems. Brazil, definitely a chance for a Brazil. Bop going to go for almost another one. Not quite able to do it. I didn't stop playing ones my win streak for this. Wow. Well, we'll see what happens, sub. We'll see what happens. You need your boy to, you know, make a comeback right now. If he doesn't make this comeback, it's not going to look good. They haven't allowed Reese into the air quite as much, and now that's going to be a shot right there. Lemon Puppy going to be on the backboard. Foot Nibbler might have given him a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of an opportunity there. Also, Anticololi, small. That one skies right over the net. Quite interestingly skying over the net, actually. As, you know, Reese has been he's been harassed in these games. That's the only word to use, I would say, honestly. He's been absolutely harassed by the bumps, the demos, just being irritating. The champs, it's the best way to describe them, honestly. I cannot lie. The best way to describe how these champs are playing is irritating. They've been everywhere that you don't want them to be if you're Reese. And it's definitely showing through the, probably the mental gameplay. It is sometimes, you know, you can't tell when a player tilts, and I would say it's definitely showing a tiny bit on Reese. Bro, what happened? Well, he tilted the last game. He didn't just work it out, and now he is going to end up losing. And it seems that this is going to be the champs taking a 4-2 series. Reese held up great in the, you know, the first 2 hoops games, but this one is going to be GG's there, as it is a 6-1. Reese has left the match. Maybe a little bit tilted, maybe a little bit more than just a little bit, actually. But, you know, GG's regardless. And there you go, GG's in chat. Well done, champs. Well done, champs. W champs. Good work out there. Unlucky, yeah, you must regain. 3v1 is very annoying. It is indeed. It is indeed. I can't lie, though. It was actually, you know, as tilted as Reese might have actually been. I can't lie. I really do believe that him taking 2 games is actually still very impressive, I would say. There you go. Oh my god. Earthquake. What was that? There you go, boys. There you go. The match that everyone had been waiting for like months has ended up taking the W. By the way, Sub Entropy said, I love Sub in the game chat. I don't know if you caught that or not. Oh my god. Please, camera, lock in. But yeah, you know, I can't lie. It's very impressive from Reese. You saw a lot of pressure from the champs. The champs were very much so, you know, just dismantling him in the mental game. It seems the mental game for the champs is really what happened. And so that's the biggest difference in all of those games, was the mental game. Reese, he started off playing pretty well, actually, I would say. He started off playing pretty good. Even in the first 1v1, he had like, I think he was down 0-1 in the first like 2 games or so. Or not the first 2 games. In the first game, it was like 0-1, and then after that, he kind of just lost his edge in the normal game mode. But then, yeah, the champs started getting really annoying in their play styles, but Reese did maintain pretty good gameplay, I would say, in hoops. Aside from that last game, I think he was just tilted at that point, but it was, you know, it was pretty respectable from all players.